And they're innocent and they're getting ready to take a leap of faith here. Somebody's a fool. This is their rite of passage. Somebody's a fool. Somebody's an opportunist. You're trying to steal from this divine being, make money off this divine being, maybe even steal their spiritual gifts, maybe try to harm their health or something. I don't know, but nothing's fine. Okay, they're trying to put on an act that right on top of this Page of Wands. So this person is a Page of Wands in reverse, male or female. Yeah, there's no coming back after this. They're gonna have to cut their losses. There's no winning. Okay, this was a losing proposition from the get-go. They're being found out. It's all coming back onto them. Everything they said and did, they're gonna have to face their shadow. Yeah, this is somebody that was very malicious, ruthless, careless, and cruel, male or female, emotionally manipulative, emotionally unavailable, self-serving, and self-absorbed. And right now they're in their emotions. They can't contain themselves. They're getting found out. They could be working with other people for all I know, but I'm really picking up. Yeah, they made up allegations or accusations that were unfounded. They're feeling overwhelmed, defeated. They kept doing something over and over again. They didn't want to stop or learn the lesson. This is unfinished business with the universe. They're going to get kicked in the pants right now, and they can't defend themselves against the universe. No. They hit upon something that was innocent, or they should be concentrating on their own problems, their own family. Pay attention to your kids. Yeah, wow. Somebody lied in the past, or this is happening now. So they're getting found out to be a big liar. They're stalking, harassing, sabotaging. They sabotage themselves. They're targeting you. This is news they don't want to hear. Somebody lied. They spread rumor, gossip, and slander about you if you are this divine being. They were petty and cruel. They were jealous and abusive. Yeah, and they kept doing this constantly. They didn't want to stop doing what they were doing. It's getting old. It's getting sickening. This is a permanent, profound ending for whoever this person is, because they didn't want things to change. Something about money, children, and or tarot. This is divination. They're going to be forced to learn the lesson here. Yeah, they were targeting you. If you're a tarot reader, they were attacking you. This is go time. That's how they were supporting themselves. Wow. Maybe somebody's gathered some information. You're finding out about their attacks upon tarot readers and how they're supporting themselves. Friends, this could be a friend or a lover that's giving them up. I don't know. The worst has happened. Well, they're sick. They're scared. This is a scandal. People are seeing clearly what's happened here. There's no mental conflict, no denials. This is ending a stalemate. Yeah, this was a betrayal. It's a harsh and painful end for the betrayer. It's coming to an end. This is a closure. This is ending a completion, ending a cycle. The worst is over. They're grieving and they're regretting. They're crying over spilt milk. As a reader, spiritualist, or some sort of spiritualist, reader, and or healer, there's a lot of lies and secrets here. They're regretting that they... I don't know what they were trying to do, because you're highly intuitive, whoever you are, this divine being. You don't say much, but they observe. This is online. And they're regretting doing this here. Yeah, because you're getting your justice. I can't make this up. You knew enough not to say anything. You knew eventually, let's see how far they're going to go. They went far. Eventually, it was going to catch up on them. They're hiding and cloaking a lot. They were trying to hide and cloak the divine being. They didn't want the divine being expanding or gaining any ground. They wanted to gain ground. Wow, they didn't want this divine being having a new beginning or being better than them. They're going to have to let this go. They're feeling very unstable and insecure about themselves and very angry. They wanted to be a leader. Look how angry they are, male or females. They don't have any authority. They're trying to give off that they do, but they don't. As if they protect and defend the underdog. They don't. They're only protecting themselves. This was a bad investment. Misappropriation of funds or a bad investment. They ran out of money. They have to relocate. This is the end of the line. They can't go any further. They didn't want anybody investing in the divine being. Yeah, there's a parting of ways here. People are no longer trusting this person. This person brings drama everywhere they go. This is a lot of disharmony. Not seeing eye to eye. Not on the same wavelength at all. Somebody's innocent. They want to apologize. They concentrate on your kids, whoever you are, okay? Somebody's got a new beginning. They're using intuition. Archangel Michael had to step in. This came out in the last read. Well, this is law and order. Somebody speaking the truth. You are this divine being speaking the truth. They know the truth. Somebody with authority speaks with authority. Very learned, astute, wise. They're in a position to do something about this right now. It could be law and order. Yep. Somebody's unstable. This was unfair, unbalanced. They can't balance things out. They could have addictions, by the way. They definitely have an obsession with you. There's no reconciling, no conflict resolution, no peace, harmony, or contentment. Somebody was very impatient. They wanted a life. They built a life of luxury upon your back or other people's backs. This is somebody that can't mind their own business, number one. Number two, they're unstable and insecure, greedy and selfish, very codependent, clingy. This is a financial crime they committed. It's all backfiring onto them. It's bad news. They can't move forward now. This is somebody that's a gold digger and a clout chaser and very jealous. They can't be trusted, okay? They have no morals or ethics or honor, no integrity or dignity even to be acting like this. They're just jealous all the time. They're going to have to take accountability for trying to slow you down, something to do with money. Yeah, they were making money off of your work. It's not their work. They're going to have to take accountability now. This was not their work. They were a liar. They were jealous, misrepresenting themselves, greedy and selfish, vile and vindictive. Okay? And this is conscious awareness. Action's been taken. Bye. It's going to end. They're watching you. You have all the tools you need for success. They're very focused on you. By the way, lying, cheating, and they're stealing. That's how they built their... Wow. They're still trying to get away with this. They were stealing your work, your ideas, and your achievements. They were impersonating you. Could be fraud, some sort of... It is fraud when you look at it, but it could be some sort of forgery. I don't pick up forgery. They were trying to impersonate you, trying to claim that what they were doing, they got it from you. I don't know. It's a fall from grace, okay? They were impersonating you. Both cards impersonation. This is a tower. Somebody has addictions, or they did have addictions. Somebody was very smug, full of themselves, selfish, and know-it-all, and show off. This is going to be a big fall for them. It's a tower. They're getting found out. This is embarrassing and disgraceful. They're going to have to let this go. Let go of restricting the actual persons that they were following and copying. There we go. Who's in alignment, who is in their proper place, okay? They're in their north node. This is divine intervention, divine protection. This is somebody with divinity who's here to help, heal, teach, set precedents maybe, be a guide and or inspire other people to heal. This could be out in the public eye as well. Somebody, you're shining as doing what you're doing, okay? And this is somebody that wanted to do what you're doing, but for the kudos, for the attention, for people to bow down and kiss their feet. You're not doing it for that. You're doing it because this is what you're meant to do. All glory goes to God, obviously. This person doesn't look at it that way. They want to be glorified. You have to feel very insecure. Oh, yeah, they're stuck. They wanted you stuck. They try to sacrifice you. They're stuck. They're trying to keep you back. They're trying to cause delays and setbacks in your life. Yeah, they're gaslighting, playing mind games, poking the bear, reactive abuse. You took the high road. You walked away with your head held high. You're not engaging. They don't want this conflict now. That's just too bad. They were collaborating with other people, or they were building off of you. Okay? You're a master of what you do, and they were copying. There we go. Bad news, 3-3, by the way. They spread egregious gossip about you. People are not happy with this one. There will be no reconciling here. The truth is coming out. They're not happy because you're speaking the truth. Truth and clarity. This is a breakthrough. This is a karmic. They are not a divine being. Okay, they made some poor decisions, and now they have to reap the consequences. They were warned and cautioned. They didn't want to listen. This is lessons now. There's somebody at a distance here. Things are transitioning. They're in the middle of a transition right now. Things are changing and changing quickly. Maybe they're on the run. Maybe, I don't know. They're trying to... Your spirit plugged you out of rough waters and brought you to calm waters to heal. Somebody doesn't see where they're going. They have no gift of sight. They're relying on you and your gift of sight. I think that makes sense. I don't know. I'm tired of these types of people. I don't know about you, but it's really... Don't they have any dignity? Aren't they embarrassed of their actions? I don't know. I would be so ashamed if I did stuff like this. I'd be so embarrassed and so ashamed. But these people have no shame. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers and choices. I don't know where that came in. Maybe they're having that. Maybe that's going on in their world. Maybe somebody tried to find out your ex is, I don't know, somebody wants you back. Maybe an ex is working with them. It's a big waste of time. Maybe they're trying to make it sound like this was somebody that cheated on you that was doing this to you. Or their ex. Or maybe this is an ex of theirs. I don't know. Make it make sense. Somebody's always partying, or they claimed you were. They're getting some bad karma. This could be an ex-addict, or they claim they were. An ex-alcoholic addict, and they're not. Big waste of time. They could be in a mess of in a love triangle right now, or they, I don't know. Only you know where that goes. It's all about the money, right? Gimme, 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 right? Oh, good. Come back here. They're crying over you. Sad, hurt, and upset because they couldn't be you. Make that make sense. Yeah, you're moved on. Thank you, next. Not interested. People are moving on from this person. This is a grudge holder. They were lighting candles against you, keeping a grudge. I don't know if you know this person. I think it's just somebody that you might have saw online, but you don't know them.